Hey there, Aries Sun, Aries Moon, Aries Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. I am super excited you stopped by. We are going to talk about January 3rd through the 9th. It is some beautiful energy, but we are still working on that choice and decision-making process. It is a big deal. We're going to wrap up this week starting to actually see the fog lift, which is super nice. I do want to take a moment to encourage you if you have not yet done your new moon intention, there's still time. I would really use this invaluable new moon in Capricorn that just happened on the 2nd, so Sunday, and it was beautifully aspected. So it has the potential to really bring in some really great opportunities for you. There will be a need to be patient. There will be a need to be consistent and persistent. But really great energy, and for you that's happening if you are an Aries rising, that would be happening in your 10th house of career, so totally worth the effort in my opinion. That's just me. Okay, so you may have noticed that there is a join button now. I have a membership portal that has opened up, and I really want to invite you to go and check out the different kinds of videos that are available to members only. I do extended videos for the monthlies, and then there will be intuitive astrology videos, there'll be meditation videos, and I haven't uploaded it yet, but I did a channeling video with Ashtar and Mother Gaia. So there is a lot of really cool energy going to go on, opportunities in there. And so I really want to invite you to come in and join in the community. So, wow. Okay. Big week. So we start off on Monday with that moon in Capricorn, still there after that new moon. It is very, very emotionally satisfying day. We have this nice grounded energy, but it's in conversation with Neptune up in Pisces, so dreams, and that's your 12th house, and so really connecting in with what is your dream, what is your goal, and that moon is going to conjunct Venus. It's going to conjunct Neptune. Pluto on its way on its way into Aquarius. So a lot of conversation going on with inside of you, how you feel about what it is that you really want and what is important to you. There's a need to really start closing some doors so that you could start formulating, narrowing down where it is that you want to go and what it is that you want to do. So the moon gets into Aquarius at 5:44 p.m. and then shortly thereafter it is going to conjunct with Mercury. So the conversation continues. Lots of stuff going on Tuesday. That moon is going to conjunct with Saturn. Saturn rules Capricorn. And Saturn is like, I really want to create structure. Let's figure out how we're going to do that. Later in the day, the moon is going to square off with Uranus and Taurus. Uranus and Taurus is getting really frustrated. It is still in a very tight square energy with Saturn up there in Aquarius, and Uranus wants to make change. Boy, does it want to make change when the moon's there. You're really feeling it. I really want to make a change. The moon is going to be in sextile with Mars up in Sagittarius. So yes, I want to make change. But I think the way to make change right now is to start creating the strategy. There's two things that need to go on. There's a need to identify what exactly it is that you want to head toward and start gathering up the pieces of what you think you might need and releasing and letting go of anything you're sure you don't need. Okay, they're clearing space and starting to put things into place so that you have the building blocks to sort through when the time comes to go, oh, I need this piece, I need that piece, I need this piece, right? And so whatever it is that you release and you let go of, you will be able to replace it with something better, something more valuable. So allow the shift and the transitions to happen. Venus is going to be in sextile energy with Neptune. So really, what is of value? What is important to you? Venus rules your 2nd house of value, self-esteem, self-worth. And so these dreams about figuring out what it is you want to do. So Wednesday has some seriously lovely energy around trying to decide what to do, and it leads into some very creative energy going into the rest of the week. So you have freedom. Live wild and free, choose your freedom, claim your independence. It is time to start closing some doors. It is time to start choosing what it is that you want. It is time to release and let go of what doesn't serve you so you can start freely moving in the direction that you want to go, even if you don't know how you're going to get there. You don't need the plan. The plan is coming. You don't need the plan. What you need to know right now is the direction. So say you were going to go on a trip and you said, okay, so I want to drive across country to from New York City to LA. And so you know where you are and you know where you want to go. And then there are many, many routes to get there. This is where you start working it out. Well, do you want to drive straight through the middle of the country? Do you want to try Route 66? Do you want to just hit only the Sun Belt because you don't want to have to worry about driving through any snow? Like, now's the time to start narrowing down. You don't need to know all the details yet. You don't need to know where you're going to spend the night. You don't need to know, where the campgrounds are yet. You don't need to know that. You need to kind of like start the big picture. Eliminating, I definitely don't want to drive across the northern tier of the United States during winter. That one's out, right? So it's stuff like that. So you're going to start searching through and settling down, releasing and letting go of giving yourself the freedom to move, to make changes, to have this choice. The moon's going to move into Pisces at 7:17 p.m. on Wednesday. And then 2.5 hours later, it's going to conjunct with Neptune right around the time you're going to sleep. It is, oh my gosh, pay attention to your dreams. That is Eastern time zone, 9:57 p.m. So again, there is a time zone calculator and a birth chart calculator, if you don't know what your rising sign is, in the description box below, but I cannot calculate this stuff. I've tried, I'm not good at it, so just use the calculator. So this moon is definitely interested in making choices and decisions, and it's going to be talking again. But this time, it's not antagonizing Uranus. It's more like, I understand how you feel. What can we do about it? It's a little dreamier. It's a little softer. The moon's going to be in this energy of sextile, of question, of choice with the sun. The two luminaries trying to shine the light on what is the best options for you. The moon's going to be in that choice energy with Venus and then with Pluto. And conjuncting with Neptune and squaring off with Mars, your ruling planet. And so this is a very busy Friday. I think that moon squaring with, as you're leading up to that square with Mars, you're going to feel like I should be doing something. I need to be doing something. But it's so hard to do something. Do something. Be very efficient. Even if it's only a little something, and every little thing you do is less you have to do later. Try to figure out how to efficiently use your time because things are going to speed up, especially when the sun starts coming up into your sign later in the year. And so we're going to really want to start trying to clear this drawer out here, clear out this file, get those taxes done, do this, do that. Now's the time to try to get yourself organized. You have here the starfish. So first off, the starfish right there tells me that you have a big dream, a big goal. The starfish is also about attracting what it needs, right? The water flows through it, brings it what it needs, and then it ebbs out, flows and ebbs out. So those two things that are really important. You will attract to you what you need. Also, the really interesting is the regenerative part of a starfish. If a starfish loses a limb, it grows another one back. So anything that, any kind of, in order to have this freedom, oh God, really? Sometimes they show me things I don't want to see. Okay, what they showed me was a wolf gnawing its foot off to break free. It's really ugly. If you need to get free and you have to release and let something go, it's something major, and you're like, I don't want to let that go. That is so big, and you're hanging on and trying to fight to keep something. Maybe it is, oh God, I don't even want to know. It feels big, and if it feels so big that I don't think I need to guess what it is because I think you would know. It's so big that it doesn't, that you think it's gonna hurt to release, but with the hurt and the release comes the freedom and the ability to regenerate, the ability to grow back what you need, replacing what was lost. You now have the opportunity to rejuvenate and start anew, create a new perspective or outlook. This card may also indicate abundance is on the horizon. So if you're playing it small, if you're hanging on tight like the miser, hanging on tight to what little you have because you're so afraid there won't be any more, you are going to be all closed up and your hands will not be open to receive. The moon is going to move into your sign, Aries, at 12:26 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. We're going to wake up feeling a lot more energized. That moon is going to be in that energy of choice and decision. Your brain is going to be going. It's with Mercury there, and it's this. There's going to be monkey mind chatter, trying to sort things out. But here comes the cavalry, because we have Venus halfway through her retrograde, which means she is between the Earth and the Sun, and so she is backlit. Like, she has this halo glowing around her. It's Cassimi. It's a Cassimi Venus. It's this great energy where the fog starts to lift. It starts to become really evident where it is that we're going to go. What's also interesting is that moon is in, having that conversation with chatty little Mercury, and also getting ready to move into trine with Mars that rules your sign. And so there's this energy, it's a great date night. We got Mars all fired up with the moon energy there. You got Venus shining like this halo. She's all lit up. So if you're looking for a good date night, Saturday the 8th looks really stellar for that. But try not to get a big hangover, because Sunday you're going to want to get some stuff done. Sunday has a real get-her-done energy to it. That moon will be in trine with Mars, and it really casts that energy over the whole day. There is energy about trying to sort things out, figure things out. It's got some really powerful energy happening. It is squaring off with all those planets up there in Capricorn, and so the moon is going to be feeling the pressure to make some changes, and you have transcendence. Transcendence is when you can move beyond where you are to something so much more expansive. You have the freedom to get there. There is so much really good things happening, but you have to be willing to release and let go. Be willing to sacrifice a little to gain a lot, because whatever you give up, you will get so much more in return. This looks amazing. If you have not checked out your monthly reading, I will link it over here. I am on Facebook. You can catch me daily. And again, I would really invite you to check out the membership portal. I think that you will find there's a lot of great content there for not that much money. All right, you guys take good care, and I will talk to you very soon.